there is absolutely no chance that the Chicago Bears just lost this football game. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe what just happened from the Mitch Trubisky fumble to now they score and we have the ball. We get it A-Rob. It looked like he got a first down. They call it short of a first down. And then we go out. It's getting booth reviewed right now, but holy crap. You've got to be joking me. Unless this gets turned over, which I don't think it will because it looks short to me. Here we go right now. Montgomery goes. He's going to be short. Gosh, guys, come on, man. Like, just kick the field goal. Send it to overtime. There's 11 seconds left, or at least stop the play so we could challenge that last. The booth should have reviewed the A-Rob catch 100% because I thought he got the first down on that. But this is terrible. Like, that is just a very poor managed game. He's short. That's it. Bears lose. 5-7 on the season. I have not witnessed one of my football teams win since October 18th, and that was the Chicago Bears versus the Carolina Panthers. My South Carolina Gamecocks got absolutely smacked by Kentucky last night, and we just hired a new head coach, Shane Beamer. Gosh, guys, come on. Like, that is terrible. That is so bad. This game honestly wasn't the offense's fault for the first time. Our defense, especially against a team like Detroit, we were not good at all defensively against the Lions. Yes, Trubisky did have that one fumble that kind of cost us, that put us in a bad position. But other than that, I thought he played pretty good this game. He went 26 for 34, 267 yards, 1 touchdown. He didn't throw an interception. He made good plays and everything, was able to move the ball. And the Bears' offense was actually moving pretty good. They're just showing it on replay. I honestly don't see how that's going to get overturned. I don't see it. Like, he's well short there. Unless he sticks the ball out at the last second, I see him behind the line. And the Lions are already celebrating. The ref's coming out. He's going to say the call stands. Like, that's terrible. That is terrible. Matt Stafford goes 27 for 42, 402 yards. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Obviously, we had the 1 interception. Bilal Nichols got that pick. That was good to see from him. But, like, I don't even know. I think this whole game was just, we got too confident at the end. We thought we had the game in the bag, and then we just stopped defensively. Offensively, we didn't really score that much. What did we score? We scored 7 points in the second half. Third quarter has been so bad for the Bears. That's the reason why we've lost so many games. We have like one of the worst total offense in the third quarter, or the worst in total in the third quarter out of any NFL team. Like, we do not score the ball in the third quarter. I don't know what it is about that. Although our fourth quarter is one of the better, I think we're like second in the NFL or something like that. We only put up 7 in this quarter, and we allowed them to score every single quarter and allowed them to score 14 in the last quarter. The secondary just got lazy in this one. I just thought there was so many open balls to so many Lions receivers in the second half of the game. Like, there were so many open balls for them. It was just, I honestly cannot believe we just lost to the Lions there. Like, what do we do now? What's the plan from here? I say we tank the rest of the season, go out, get a new player in the draft. I don't care what that is. I was thinking quarterback, offensive line, first round. Lots of good quarterbacks in the draft this year, so we could grab one there. But Mitch is playing fine. I don't want to say that until he goes up against a really good defense, because, like, obviously it's the Lions. The Lions aren't a good team, but obviously we had to lose to them. 5-6, man. I mean, what are we? 5-7 now. That's terrible. That is just terrible. I should take this time to plug my merch. Guys, Christmas is coming up, and I just dropped some new Beardown merch. Go hit up the link in the description right now to go get your Beardown merch. I work really hard on this design, and I lower the price. I don't like having the price super high because I'd rather sell a ton of the designs that I put effort into making and everything than to make a huge profit off all of them. So Bears fans, even though our team is not that good and it's hard to cheer for them, we always do. So Beardown, 100%. Go get yours. Hit the link in the description. So back to this game. Next steps for the Bears. Who do the Bears go on to play next? I think it's like Minnesota or something, or the Texans. Yeah, we play Texans 1 o'clock next week on CBS. Then we go and play Vikings 1 o'clock on Fox. Then we're in Jacksonville. Then we're finish up against home against the Packers. I think the playoffs is over, in my opinion. Like 9-7 probably isn't going to get you to the playoffs, especially when the 7th team is the Cardinals right now. They have a big game coming up against the, who is it today? They're playing the Rams tonight, or that's at 4:25. There's no point in going for a playoff spot. There's no point to try to win any of these games because we need a good draft pick. We need a top-notch player in the draft this year. I don't care who that is. Wide receiver, I've seen a lot of mock drafts go for wide receiver. I'd love a Jalen Waddle. I'd love a Devontae Smith. If you watched that Alabama game last night, he was on fire. He had like 3 touchdowns in the first half. I'd love, who else is there wide receiver-wise? You got some really good wide receivers in the draft this year. Obviously, Jamar Chase is going to be a bit out of reach for us. But there's those 2 Alabama guys I'd 100% take if I was the Bears. Quarterback-wise, I really want Kyle Trask or Mac Jones. Like, I've seen those 2 falling back to the Bears in many mock drafts, and I'd rather take them over Trey Lance over, let's say, I've seen one take mock draft take Kellen Mond for us. I've seen one take Zach Wilson. Take Mac Jones or Kyle Trask. Like, they are the clear Heisman favorites right now in the SEC, the best conference in all of college football. I'd be more than happy for one of those 2 to suit up in the navy and orange next year for the Bears. More than happy. I don't know. This was just a poorly coached game, was it? The end of the game was atrocious. It's just me every single week. I haven't came here and got to do a good post-game show. I haven't got to do an optimistic post-game show since October 18th for any post-game show I've done on this channel about my favorite teams. And it just sucks. Like, I want to come here. I want to come out here and talk good. I want to talk about how good the Bears are and how good our offense is playing and how good our defense is playing. But when we just play like this, man, like, we had the lead the whole game. The first half was so good. I loved watching it. I love watching the offense. David Montgomery had a really good game on the ground, I thought. He made some big plays for us to be able to get us in good scoring positions and ran 2 into the end zone to win that. What was his stats this game? Let's check the box score. He had 17 carries, 72 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Komet was the only other one with the touchdown. He had 1 receiving touchdown. Oh, what am I saying? The final score was 34-30. That's why we didn't kick the field goal at the end. Oh my gosh, I sound stupid now. I thought the score was we were only down 3. So completely forget everything that I said at the beginning of this. I'm done. Obviously, I'm done. We lost by 4, so we had to go for the touchdown. But David Montgomery couldn't get the first down there. A rough game. That was just a bad game to watch. Really bad game to watch. I don't know. The rest of the game, what games do we got coming up next tonight? We got Patriots, Chargers. We got Giants, Seahawks, Packers, Eagles. The Packers are probably going to win another one. KC, Denver. And then coming up, I'm pretty sure later in the week, we got Buffalo, San Fran. And then we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, Washington on Monday. And then we have the Ravens playing someone on Tuesday. More Tuesday night football to come for us. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I appreciate it. Definitely like the video down below. Comment, subscribe, do whatever you can. Go buy the Beardown merch in my store. And thank you for watching and come back next time.